very good call. Well done, Chris. That's 1-0 for me. Cornish takes the lead in the early stages of Ditties in the Dock. But here comes Steve. Hello, Steve. Hello, Steve.
Steve?
Speak words.
Steve Stove.
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 Stove. Steve.
Steve. Stephen.
Where's Steve? Steve gone.
Steve.
Stevie.
Steve's gone. This could terrible chaos. We need 5 callers, otherwise we don't have a winner. Let's skip Steve, go to John. Hello, John. John. Hello.
I'm here.
Well done, John. John, what are you voting for? Is it the Bugsy or the Jungle?
I was going to vote for the Jungle Book, but it's really annoying, so I'm going to go for Bugsy.
What do you mean?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
So your final vote is Bugsy?
Yeah.
What do you mean? I was going to vote for the Jungle Book, but it's really annoying. What are you talking about?
It's just going to be running around my head for the rest of the day, and I don't really need that.
I like you. I'm not going to argue with you, John. That's 2-0 for Bugsy. This isn't looking good for the Jungle.
You sound like a man who means business, John.
Are we abandoning Steve?
Okay, we just need one more for Bugsy, and that's it. I can't believe no one's going for the Jungle. What do you mean it's annoying? The Jungle Book's genius. Who's this now?
Debbie. Hello, Debbie. Debbie, speak to us, Debbie.
We got a line 2 problem. That's what it is.
This is it goes wrong all the time. For the last 3 weeks, this has gone wrong. Debbie, hello, you there? Debbie.
Look, you see?
Debbie. Oh, Debbie.
We've got a problem.
No, she's there. Hello, Debbie.
Hello.
Hello, Debbie. We can only apologise. I think there's something funny going on with the phones here.
I'll let you off.
Very good of you to call, Debbie. How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you very much.
Good. I'm fine. You've got your radio on, haven't you, Debbie? But you know what? I'm not going to be like other DJs and say turn it off because I like it. It makes you sound like a cyborg. So, what are you voting for?
Jungle Book, of course.
Oh, it's back in the game. It's 2-1 to Bugsy.
Thanks very much for your call, Debbie.
Cornish still leads by 1 vote. If this is another Jungle vote...
It's going to go on forever.
It's going to go on forever.
Who's
Amy, are you there?
Okay, Lila, you're fired now. Do you realise that? Our producer's fired. We've fired her live on air.
Keep speaking, Amy, because we might be able to hear you. Keep speaking, Amy. It's Sophie. Hello, Sophie.
Hello.
Sophie.
Sophie, but I've never been called Amy before.
Well, I'm sorry, Sophie, Amy. Do you think, is this to listen to, is this a disaster? As a listener, is this a disaster?
Well, depends on what you think is a disaster.
Yeah, quite right. Otherwise, Justin Lee Collins is going to come in here and...
So what are you voting for, Sophie?
Bugsy, of course.
Bugsy?
That's
it, isn't it?
That's the decider.
So, Sophie, you win the Verve. Do you like the Verve?
Yes, I do.
Well, you're going to get the music, the singles, 92 to 98. There we go. Thank you very much, everybody who called. That's it for us this week, isn't it, Adam?
That is, yeah. Can I just say what well, School Mags, I'll read out that article next week. Keep your School Mags coming in if you want to. Also, can I just say to the fellow, I think he was called James Mills, who sent us a mini-disc last week. Thanks very much. But either we've lost your address or you failed to include a stamped addressed envelope.
Ew.
So we can't return it to you just yet. And if you want us to return it to you, please send in an SAE. Thank you very much.
So we'll be here on XFM the same time next Saturday, 1 o'clock till 3 o'clock. Thanks to everyone who's called, texted and emailed. We'll come back to mispronunciations again next week. More titties in the dock next week. More crap commentary corner. More mummification.
You said titties in the dock.
I did not say titties. I would never say titties.
Yes, you did.
We'll leave you with the winner of this week's Ditties in the Dock from the film Bugsy Malone. Want to be a boxer? See you next week.
Bye. Oh, scary. That's the sound of your soul going down to hell.
Sounds like it's going up to heaven.
Might be going up to heaven.
Which is less scary.
That's Sad and Lonely is the name of the song by Secret Machines. What kind of secret machines do you think they've got?
Secret,
Like a little secret kind of bum wiper.
No, butterscotch whip machine,
Oh, a little secret one of those.
Secret whip machine.
Or a little vibrator. Little secret one.
Secret one.
Yes. So very shortly, it's going to be competition time.
It's going to be Crap Commentary Corner, the competition where we play you an excerpt from a crap DVD commentary. You have to tell us what the film that they're talking about is. It's quite an easy one this week, but the prizes are big. Spider-Man 2 double special 2-disc edition on DVD and the Spider-Man 2 game on the PlayStation 2, where you can swing around a virtually created New York.
Is that a game you've played yourself, John?
I've had a little go on it, yes. I don't use the PlayStation 2 myself.
Well, excuse?
Yeah, but I've played it on the Xbox, and it was good. Yeah, it was really good. It was wicked. And also...
You're learning all about the radio game.
I'm learning not to actually say what I think. So somebody gets the DVD and the game, and maybe someone who calls in but gives the wrong answer might get that just for calling in. But the winner gets the DVD and the game, and a triple action web blaster, which is basically a sort of can of silly string mounted to a Spidey glove that straps onto your wrist
Nicely sold.
and squirts silly string at people.
Good job, man.
Thanks, man.
I think people are pretty excited.
Yeah.
Stick around. It's coming up after this. Manic Street Preachers, Empty Souls. Just a little grammatical point on that I just want to make. God knows what makes a comparison, he sings, to for empty souls. What's the correct grammar surely is what compares to empty souls.
What does he sing?
What God knows what makes a comparison to for empty souls.
And you say he should be singing...
Well, is he saying what constitutes a comparison? Is he asking about what makes a comparison? You know, like, what's a comparison, basically? No, he's actually saying what compares to empty souls. You know, you can't compare anything to empty souls. They're incomparably sad.
Let's never play that record again.
I don't think we will, because, you know...
Let's have it banned.
Yeah, because it's just filling children with bad grammar.
Okay, it's time for Crap Commentary Corner, the competition where we play you an excerpt from the DVD commentary of a crap film, and you have to tell us what film these people are talking about. Quite an easy one this week. A great prize, Spider-Man 2 DVD, Spider-Man 2 on the PlayStation 2, plus a triple-action wrist-mounted web blaster that fires silly string, or should I say, spider's web fluid,
Nice.
and water, and missiles. By missiles I mean bits of plastic with foam on the top. But it could be converted into a truly dangerous weapon. If you swap the silly string for a can of mace, the water for maybe hydrochloric acid or bleach, and
The plastic for bullets.
the plastic for darts, I was thinking.
Okay.
Yeah, if you're a kid and you are actually going to go out and fight crime wearing this, then I would swap it for more dangerous things, because the foam probably won't stop criminals.
Yeah.
Okay, so should we play the clip? And the number is, of course, 0871 222 1049, 0871 222 1049. If you can tell us what film these people are talking about.
Oi!
The film.
Okay, we'll play that to you in a second.
Yeah, here we go.
If you're good.
And this is the incomparable Vinnie Jones, who, when we wrote the part, we always sort of hoped that maybe we could get Vinnie Jones. He was
Well, we wrote it with Vinnie Jones or a Vinnie Jones type in mind, never thinking that we would actually get the real Vinnie
dream
Jones.
being Vinnie Jones or someone that would rip Vinnie off, and the pleasure of getting him was just so great.
amazing.
Wow, so many questions there. What a dream to have Vinnie Jones.
Yeah.
What an amazing dream that is. And then the question of what it would be like to be someone who ripped Vinnie off.
Yeah, but what would it be like to write a script and sort of fantasize that you might get Vinny for the role, then phone up his agent and be told no? Would that happen?
Well, that would happen to everyone, yeah, because he's ungettable, because he's so
in demand.
He's so very high up the
Well, he lives
A-list.
in Hollywood now.
Yeah, he's like a Hollywood
Yeah,
star.
yeah. So who were those people dreaming about casting Vinnie Jones? And what was the film that they cast Vinnie Jones in? Call 0871 222 1049. In fact, you don't have to tell us who they were. Just tell us the film that they dreamed about casting Vinnie in and obviously succeeded. 0871 222 1049.
And do you want to hear the example of his work?
I think once we've got a winner, we'll hear the example of Vinnie's work. We'll hear an example of what happens when you successfully cast the master and he performs in your work.
Okay, we've got the Chemical Brothers now, and after this we'll see if we have any winners. This is a track taken from the Block Rockin' Duo's 5th album, which is going to be called Push the Button, and it features a vocal from US rapper Q-Tip. He's a favourite
Oh,
of
I
yours,
like
isn't he?
Q-Tip, yeah.
Well, I'll see what you think of this. Yeah, that's good, isn't it? It's going to be a hit.
It's a hit for the Chemicals.
It's a hit. That's called Galvanise. Chemical Brothers. This is Adam and John XFM. We've got a couple of people on the line now with some theories on who was...
Should we play the clip again?
Should we play the clip again?
So this is some filmmakers talking about how excited they were to actually cast Vinnie Jones in their film.
And this is the incomparable Vinnie Jones, who, when we wrote the part, we always sort of hoped that maybe we could get Vinnie Jones. He was
Well, we wrote it with Vinnie Jones or a Vinnie Jones type in mind, never thinking that we would actually get
the
the real Vinnie
dream
Jones.
being Vinnie Jones or someone that would rip Vinnie off, and the pleasure of getting him was just so great.
amazing.
That's typical, isn't it? Because they don't say anything about the film whatsoever.
They don't, but there's only a certain number of movies that have been graced with Jones's presence.
There's more than you think.
Really?
Well, shall we take a call anyway?
Yeah.
See how we're doing.
Is Dennis on the line?
Hello, mate.
Hey, Dennis, how are you?
Good.
What do you think it is?
Gone in 60 seconds?
Good guess.
It's a classic Vinny film, Gone in 60 Seconds.
Did you have any other ideas, Dennis?
I thought it might be Swordfish.
Well, let's stick to Gone in 60 Seconds. Have you seen Gone in 60 Seconds, Dennis?
I have.
Do you remember Vinny's extraordinary role in that?
Yeah, it was about 3 minutes long, wasn't it?
Well, he's sort of mute in it, isn't he?
He's the silent man.
The silent man. He doesn't say anything. And then at the very end of the film, there's a brilliant and hilarious reversal, isn't there? Do you remember, Dennis?
No, I can't remember that much.
I do believe at the end he quotes some poetry or some Shakespeare. So everyone thinks he's an idiot, and then at the very end he says, "Oh yeah, but dust the autumn wind, kiss thine," or something. I don't know.
Bottom.
But yes, bottom. That was it. But sadly, you're wrong, Dennis.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
But you know what? Just for calling in and getting it wrong, would you like the Spider-Man 2 double disc edition and Spider-Man 2 on the PlayStation 2?
Okay.
Hey, that's
okay.
pretty generous. Dennis, come on, man. You've got to sound more excited than that.
I'm too excited, I might poo myself.
There you have
Dennis, you're laboratorially bottom area obsessed.
You brought it down to our level. We appreciate
well done.
that. Thanks,
Congratulations.
Dennis. Okay, now Lewis, are you there?
I am. You're right, Adam and Joe.
How you doing? Are you sure you sound exactly like Dennis?
I'm not Dennis. No.
Okay, good. Now talk us through your thinking. Who do you think? Which film do you think this might be?
I actually happen to have seen it recently, and I think it's where he plays the football hooligan in Euro Trip.
Ooh.
Oh,
Now,
Lewis.
and did you watch the commentary?
I didn't watch the commentary because I was so appalled by the film I couldn't bring myself to look at the special.
It is an incredible film, Euro Trip. You are, of course, right. It is the masterpiece Euro Trip, a film about American college students that go driving. He basically pursues a girl across Europe, entirely shot in Prague, and with some of the most fake sort of versions of London and Paris. And didn't you find it fake, Lewis?
I didn't actually. I got sucked in by that one.
Okay. Did you like the bit where he became the Pope?
No. That was the icing on the cake for the poorness of the film, I think.
Yeah, but it's one of those films that's so poor, I personally found it very enjoyable, and Vinny's performance was extraordinary, and it must have been so exciting for them to envisage him or someone pretending to be him in the part, and then not only get...
Shall we give
and then get him.
Shall we give you an example of the kind of thing that Vinny came up with once he was secured for the film? Here's a scene featuring Vinny.
Oi! This is a private members bar, exclusively for the supporters of the greatest football team in the world, Manchester United. If you're Manchester United supporters, sing the Manchester United song.
I'm not much of a singer.
Sing!
The Manchester United football team, the best freaking team in all the land. Woohoo!
Pretty damn good, lads!
Yeah, you see, he didn't expect that. The Manchester United supporters like the singing of the American college boys, and they become friends. And the Manchester United boys go around the world protecting the boys from all kinds of scrapes by being racist hooligan thugs, which is amusing. And that's what all Americans think British people are like.
Yeah. Are you still there, Lewis?
Yeah, I am, I was just thinking exactly the same thing. It's not a particularly good portrayal of football fans, is it?
No. Yeah, that's true. But how amazing for those filmmakers to dream about getting him, then to get him, then to let the master deliver that performance.
Exactly, as you say, a big Hollywood star these days.
Lewis, congratulations. Absolutely correct answer. All those amazing Spider-Man gifts are on their way to you. This is Adam and Joe on XFM. XFM. Yeah.
Blink-182 with Always. One of Stephen King's favourite records of the year, I'll have you know.
Where did you read that?
In Entertainment Weekly. He reckons his best album of the year is the Blink-182 album.
What's your best album of the year?
Probably As Ray Ray by Raphael Sadiq.
Wow.
Yeah.
What is that?
You asked.
What have you got against Tunde?
What?
The Tunde album.
The Tunde?
Tunde.
I don't know about the Tunde album.
Oh, wow.
That's the one that's advertised everywhere, isn't it?
Yeah.
Tunde.
Tunde. Right. And what? Sorry.
Go on. What were you going to say?
I was going to say that a couple of things. I finally figured out why Razorlight are called Razorlight.
Go on.
Because it's like rays of light.
Razorlight.
Yeah.
Sort of in a West Country accent.
Exactly. Razorlight.
Look at them lovely Razorlight.
Isn't that's the thing though, isn't it?
That's probably, yeah.
That's
Double
obvious.
meaning. Yeah.
Well, it took me a while to work it out. It doesn't make me like them any better.
Yeah. So we've got an email. You know, it's the big reality TV payoff tonight.
Yeah.
It's the climax of Strictly Go Dancing and X Factor. And we've got an email that says that you, Adam Buxton, look like one of the guys from G4.
Oh, that's